Hey everybody! How you guys doing? Sorry, I need to set my Clip Studio Paint really quick because I was looking at something. Um I was going to enter a art contest. It's where you can submit to design the mascot for a local I think it's an anime convention or something. It has Artist Alley, stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Since I'm not 18, I unfortunately can't win the free Artist Alley table, which is like an actually crazy prize. Um, but instead, I'd be getting 2 weekend badges with VIP pass. So that's pretty freaking cool. So it looks like if I win, I might get a couple. I might be going to a couple conventions. So that's pretty cool. Oh, a fun thing too. There's a chance that my art would be printed on a T-shirt too. Um, so hooray! I I don't know if I'll win. I really don't think so. But oh, hello. Cause it seems more like anime focused, but I mean, it doesn't hurt to try. Really, that is genuinely my biggest suggestion to you guys. Just try. Like a lot of the things I've done, I did not think I was capable of doing, but I actually just I put the effort in and I tried my best. I mean, believe me, it is scary. Scary trying new things and taking that opportunity. But, when you do, I think it's worth it. I do not regret a lot of the opportunities I've gotten at all. So, we're getting everything set up for those just joining us. Hello. Um, Sorry, you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of a little unprepared. I think I with this stream. So we're just gonna be having a little casual stream. Oh, that is not a good sign. My drawing tablet is not connecting. Uh-oh. This is why you do things in advance, kids. And I do not have a cable. Uh-oh. Okay, so your screen might have just gone black. Don't worry, that's not permanent. That's a very temporary thing. I'm doing like 50 things at once right now, trying to get the stream set up. So we're gonna have a little bit of delays, but I promise you the delays won't be that long. So hang in there, everybody. Oh, hello. I love when you guys say hi to me when you join. It's really cute. You know what? Screw it. Let's just I have a pre-existing I have a paper I was already using to do some sketches. We're just gonna use that. Casual, fun stream. Ah, I did not mean to move that. Uh-oh. I'm kind of... Oh, I did not mean to do that either. Oh, no. Still need a Clip Studio Paint. Ah, need my pen for this. Oh, wait, you guys still can't see me. Oh, no. Sorry, I'm like wrestling different windows right now. My bad, everybody. Oh, that's cool. That's cute. You're excited. That's really sweet. It's really nice that people like my art enough to get excited for things like this. That's really nice. Clip Studio Paint, good software, very capable software, real irritating. And why are you not connecting to... Oh, what did I do? What on earth? Yeah, what is happening? Okay, that's the window I want, but I want it to be like part of this. Uh-oh. Huh. Oh yeah, so now you guys can't see that other window because it's not connected. Uh-oh. Technical difficulties, everybody. How are we gonna fix this? Because I want you guys to be able to see like a certain window I have open. Yeah, originally that window was like just a part of my menu. Yeah, that didn't help either. Google's just not being helpful today. Hmm. Hold on, we're gonna go to Windows. Bring all to front. That did nothing else. Oh, hello. We're having some technical difficulties. Hmm. Yeah, I can even see a couple people left. I low-key don't blame you guys. That is an oddly specific question about candy with wrinkled wrappers. That's a very specific question. I'm a little confused. Hmm. This is a little frustrating. Is reset to default? Oh, we did it! We did it, everybody! I'm learning new things! So happy! Yay! Yay, you guys can see my hotbar now! And we still have a unruly sketch that doesn't seem to want to participate. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to do that either. Okay. What are we gonna do about you? Let's see. What button looks like copy and paste here? Are we just gonna guesstimate? There it is. Could we maybe... Nope, that didn't do it either. How about this? There's no copy layers button? What? Oh, this is frustrating. Hold on. Again, sorry to everybody just joining. I have no idea what I'm doing with this software. Okay. Mayhaps we get... Yes, I want to apply this transformation. Nope, that still... It's weird. Yeah, how do I move? How do I move this? Is that it? That was not it. Okay. We lock all these layers now because, Clip Studio Paint, it can get on my nerves sometimes. We're trying everything possible in our power. No, that didn't do anything either. What? Okay. I was really excited about just rendering that sketch on stream with you guys. That's kind of a bummer. There's got to be a better way to do this that I just don't know about yet. I'll figure out a way. Yeah, I was working all day, trying to get all my projects done, and then also have something for my stream, but I guess that's just not gonna work out so well. Why does it import it in a random corner? I don't get it. Frustrating. Oh, now you're not letting me move it. Come on, that's not cool. Oh, do we finally have it? Do we finally have it? Oh, I figured out how to do it now. I mean, I guess that's a lesson. Not every line is fully real. This is what a lot of my creative process looks like, is just me trying so hard to figure out how to do things. And then you eventually do figure things out. So, don't give up. Don't give up. If I gave up, I would not be talking to you guys. Okay, now we can finally start. So how are you guys doing? I know, I'm so surprised. My week has been going pretty good. I would say I feel maybe a little overwhelmed. I have a lot of work. to do. Um, I've had a lot of projects, and I'm so upset because one of the projects I have to keep secret, but I think you will be excited for it because it's a big opportunity for the Cowgirl Manners channel. Um, so yeah, hopefully more details one day. Oh yeah, I was just making some collages, some random characters. I don't completely love the sketch. I made this sketch of Mandy, in the corner like a couple days ago. Don't love her. Um, Something about her face feels off to me. And then maybe the proportions, specifically in like the torso area. Like the legs and everything feel fine. And then maybe change the angle of the hair. But you know what? I'm too lazy, so we're just gonna be drawing something else. Maybe if yeah, if I lightened her skin tone, the hair would stand out better. She kind of looks like a weird goth Cinderella. Do you guys remember those like strange images on Tumblr where it was like the Disney princesses as like Tumblr quirky girls and they had like purple hair, like purple and blue hair, tattoos and glasses? I remember those. I was a big fan of those images as a child. I unfortunately think Tumblr culture shaped me in irreversible ways, so much to the point that all of my friends say I act like a millennial. Genuinely the biggest insult you can say to a Gen Z person. You act like a millennial. How dare you? But I mean, to be fair, looking at some of my photos from middle school, completely fair. I see where they're coming from. I mean, I am pretty young too. I just don't know how young in reference to you guys. I've the general consensus I've seen is that a majority of my audience is in middle school to ninth or 10th grade. Also, I'm shocked how many of you guys come from different countries. Like, I think it's really interesting. Um, I I've had viewers who are from France, Ireland, the Middle East. It's trippy. Like it's really cool just having people from different countries tune into my streams, because they just want to listen to me talk. And it's like, wow, a person from another country wants to listen to me yap. That's pretty fun. Aw, an old British person. My friends also call me grandma because I like to knit and I like to feed my friends. Oh, that's so cute. That's actually a lot of fun that your sister introduced me to the channel. I genuinely one of my favorite comments. Like I've gotten a lot of comments over time. I've like literally thousands of comments. That's so insane to me. Some of you guys have commented even like I think one of my fans has cuz fun fact, I can like spy on you guys like just a little bit. Not too much though, but I can spy on you guys and I can see the exact amount of times you've commented. Some of you I can see the channels you're subscribed to. It's really trippy. Like on the YouTube Studio app. But oh, it's not bad. I've never found anything bad. I think the worst thing I found was someone who had their profile picture and it was something very inappropriate. And it was like some eldritch being or something. I thought it like caught me so off guard. I was so shocked by it. But it was a little funny. It was a little funny. But yeah, no, I've never found anything bad from you guys. You guys are like shockingly well behaved. Um, but one person, I think they had two alt accounts, but it was really funny because that alt account had the same profile picture. So it kind of feels like robbing a bank wearing a mask of your face. And that person had commented like 354 times in total on my channel. I was like, wow. It's dedication. Wow. Um, but yeah. So my favorite comment of like all time had to be it was someone, and she had commented and said, I really, um, said, "Oh, I was hearing, like, a weird noise, it's just my mom trying to bring the cats in." But, my favorite comment was someone who said it was my I don't know if you guys remember this one, I made this a long time ago, it was last Halloween, where it was my Hell's Folly short film, introducing Veronica, and I don't have a name for him, I just call him Mr. Crow, and, like, I think it was at, like, the bottom of the comments section, it just said, "I watched this short film with my friends, we had a great time." It's just so special to me having, like, just my art being, like, the center of, like, a moment between people, you know? Like, that I'm the reason that if somebody enjoyed something with someone, and that's really cool. It so some of my work, I think at this point, I'd have to talk to my teacher about this. I think some of my work might get featured at a film festival, at the end of my animation class held by the school. So it's another nice community moment, you know, everybody just having a good time and, you know, singularly enjoying something you created. It's nice. Oh, thank you. Bye. Nice seeing you. So complicated. How do I? What? Hello? No, I did not mean to do that. Oh, looks like she has a pimple. Big old pimple on her. Yeah, how do I select a color again? Oh, watch me learning new things. I'm so proud of myself. No, I didn't mean to do that. Stop. One of my favorite features recently is the little color mixing thing. I feel so smart. Look at me, like a real artist mixing colors. Do, 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 do. Yeah, that's the color I was looking for. This is one of the one things about Clip Studio Paint I enjoy more than Procreate is this, like, color mixing feature just built into the toolbar. Oh, it's really nice. It's great, I love it. I actually did this sketch in Procreate. I have, like, a really hard time sketching on Clip Studio Paint. Um, so I made this sketch on Procreate. That's what I was trying to import it, but once I did import it, we got this. I really like coloring on Clip Studio Paint. Oh, bye-bye. That's another thing I enjoy about it. Um, but yeah, forever my heart belongs to Procreate. I don't know so much about, everybody in, like, a different country, but, here in the States, we have a 3-day weekend, so I'm hopefully gonna be getting a lot of work done. Um, it's to celebrate Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Again, that's why I'm saying I don't know if you guys have this out in the States, like, outside of the States, because he was a really big figure here in the US, civil rights activist, amazing man. Ooh, snow days are fun. We, like, do not get snow in California, like, at all. It it I think people would start panicking if it started to snow in California. It snows so little. Ooh, chat, what's the general consensus? Hold on. I'm going to use a new feature. We're gonna test something. Should Yeah, we're testing stuff. We're gonna be real fancy with this one. We're adding a poll. Let's see. Can you guys even see the poll? I've never used this before. Hmm. Oh, people are voting. Oh, wow. Oh, 3 votes. Wow. I genuinely think you guys just choose the option that's closest to the top because you guys are all voting blue. Yeah, 4 people voted blue. Okay, so 5 people voted blue. So I guess her dress is gonna be blue now. General consensus. Almost everybody voted too. I'll just be lighter. I haven't been like catching up with Nintendo in a while. Did they ever drop the update to Animal Crossing? The new one where you can save your islands and stuff? Cuz fact about me, I am an Animal Crossing fiend. Last time I checked, I had like 800 hours on the game. It's not even funny how addicted I am to Animal Crossing. I my favorite villager is Pashmina. No, not Pashmina. It's not Pashmina. It's Audie. Audie is like Audie is literally the best. She's like a cool aunt that has a criminal record, but she's like in her 60s and the government has never caught her. So she just like tells you about her past. It's awesome. Ooh, what horror movie did you watch? I'm dying to know. I was just watching something on how they did the props in the Saw movies because those are like very intricate films when it comes to prop making. It's kind of interesting. I've always wondered how they pulled off a lot of the stuff practically. Ooh, I have an old friend who liked Splatoon. Very addicted to Splatoon. She's very dull looking. I kind of like that. I mean to do that either. Ah, stop rotating. How do I get you to not rotate? Oh, that's not what I wanted either. Oh, okay. Yeah, still learning. Ooh, deep dives are fun. Deep dives are good, but if they're on like a fun subject, that's always like kind of a nice little escape. But if they're like on kind of darker subjects, you can still watch them, just like kind of cut back on them a little bit. If you watch too much, it starts affecting your brain. It's not good for you. Yeah, I'm just do I have to mix colors again? Mixing colors is convenient, but the process is really slow. Mm. But yeah, we can all learn new things. No, that's too light. All right. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe it's just the brush I'm using because the colors. Yeah, it was the brush I was using. I need some texture. I don't like when my art feels too flat. I kind of like little imperfections in it. Yeah, wabi sabi. We like when drawings got wabi sabi. Again, still too light. Hmm. I like kind of don't know what to talk about this stream. Just kind of drawing and chilling. I haven't really gotten to like draw for real all day because I had a lot to do. I had to go in for test prep because I have a lot of tests coming up. Also, it's really weird because I've been doing all this like prep for college even though I'm still a junior because, I want to get into college. I mean, um I just hate high school. I need to get out of here. But it's been a lot, but we powered through it. So it's kind of nice getting to just sit quiet with you guys and doodle. And I'm digging the bottom lip. Ooh, I love Opal. It's a great short film. We watched it in my animation class. I can confirm I am Coolio. I am so cool, in fact, the sun like turns into a block of ice whenever I'm outside. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, post that drawing on post that drawing about Opal. I still listen to the soundtrack all the time. It's great. I have an OC who would be like perfect to the song Mirror Man. I think you guys pretty much know who he is at this point. Warren, I might have to explain some stuff, but he would just be great with like an animation with him. The only problem is I just can't stay motivated long enough. That might go onto like my never-ending list of projects I might make. Recently, the one thing I've been trying to make is I've been trying to make a like little mini AMV with two of my OCs, Veronica and Damien, to the song Skeleton Appreciation Day by Will Wood. Fantastic song. Oh, it's good. I'm so jealous. My friend, he got to go see Will Wood live in concert. I'm so jealous. Like, Will Wood is just fantastic. I love him. Ooh, I really recommend going into Opal blind. Like, knowing internet culture, there's a chance you've like probably seen a video essay on it and it's already spoiled it for you. But I watched it blind. Oh, the ending was so good if you don't know what's coming. It's fantastic. Um Another thing is, although this one just warning for like violence and stuff, another weird one is the Adult Swim short, Too Many Cooks. That one is strange. I still don't fully understand Too Many Cooks. But I genuinely thought I would go mad halfway through. No, do not worry. Do not worry. Warren is like the one OC of mine. Everybody who is a fan of mine, they have full permission to insult him. Like, dude, I'm practically his mother, and even I think he's a bum. We hate him. We hate Warren. Everybody, Warren hate in the chat. We don't like him. He's probably gonna end up being featured in my end of the year short film, so you might see Warren animated. So if that's not menacing enough. The only problem is, yeah, Warren sucks. Boo, Warren. Boo. He's such a freaking bum. He's like, the short film I have in mind, he's like gonna be a little nice in it. Do not let that facade fool you. He is not nice. He is a bum. Yeah. Boo. Yeah. Her and Warren, they're essentially kind of like in the past they were kind of like academic rivals. They just don't particularly like each other. It's like enemies to lovers if they just never became lovers. They just hated each other the whole way through. How about this? They loved hating each other. That was their bond. They just despised one another. Oh, the art of him in the trash can? I can't remember, dude. I think my friend might have made that. It was an old friend of mine who went to my trade school, although he dropped out, I think a few weeks ago. Enemies who hate each other. Mm-hmm. But they like kind of have to get along because they have like the one commonality that Warren's girlfriend is a friend of Allison's, so you know they have to get along. We love Twilight Sparkle in this place. Woo, Twilight. Huge My Little Pony fan as a kid. Ginormous My Little Pony fan. Like, I think it was the only show I watched besides Jessie for like the longest time. They are supposed to hate each other. And they do. Strongly. Oh, thank you. I don't think I've ever seen you in my streams before, have I? It looks like we're getting new faces all of a sudden. Oh, yeah, cats do that sometimes. So I always think I have like a home intruder. No, it's just my cat trying to get into my room. Very scary. That little spray was an accident, but I actually kind of like it. The little dots. It's probably hard to see. Hey, thank you. Well, it's nice that you're joining. This is just what we usually do. It's we're really just kind of like a small community and we chat. I like interacting with you guys. You guys are really fun. We just talk about whatever comes to mind. Sometimes we do recommendations for characters. Oh, Anya. Oh, Anya's cute. Yeah, I don't think I ever finished Spy X Family, but I did like Anya. She was fun. I think I'm just finishing up on her. She might have to be like a little small. Chickens. I love the way I draw chickens so much. I can't draw animals like at all. I was going to enter a competition that had a prize of $1,000, but I decided not to at the last minute because I physically can't draw animals, and the poster was about awareness for animals in danger. So I was like, I'm sorry, animals, but you need a hero that can actually draw you. Chickens! My friend owns chickens too. He's fun. He lives in the mountains, which is honestly having a friend that just lives in the mountains, doesn't specify what part of the mountain, just lives in the mountains, is so funny. Cause then I'll be like, oh, what you doing tonight? You wanna play Roblox? I can't. Why? I'm catching frogs. What? I don't know. Man. I don't know. He just catches frogs. You guys really like Totoro. Oh, man. Dude, you want to know how serious life has gotten for me lately? I had to buy a planner, and it's filling up. Guys, I'm too young for this. I'm too young for this. I can't dilly-dally anymore. I don't like this. So I'm so excited. I have $33. I am not 30. I am 17 years old. I am 17 years old. I am not 30. 50? Now you're saying I'm 50? I am not 50 years old. Oh my god. Yeah, 17 years old. I know, Unk, old head, Unk. Ooh, I mean, a computer is a good investment if you use it responsibly. But yeah, I have 30 free dollars at Hot Topic, and I'm trying to think what I want with it. I don't know if I'm gonna buy. It's only $30 off though. It's $30 off if you spend $60, which is fair. You essentially spend $30 and get $30 of free stuff. So, I'm debating what I want to get. I love accessorizing, so I might get some belts. Ooh, I got this super cute belt from Hot Topic. Really great belt. I haven't really had a whole lot of problems with quality issues for Hot Topic, like even though it is fast fashion. Um, like I wear a lot of their stuff all the time. Uh, yeah, their belts are actually pretty nice. They also have Draw a boy? Oh no, that's my nemesis. A boy. I am still struggling to draw boys. A bow or a boy? You guys gotta specify. You said a boy, and everybody immediately started freaking out. Oh man. I'm sorry, that's so freaking funny that the second you say, "You should draw a boy," everybody goes, "No! No, not in this house." Man, you guys gotta learn to be more inclusive. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yeah, that's my problem. I usually draw very like pretty looking feminine characters, so I have a really hard time. Actually, my art style completely varies sometimes between um ugly little troglodyte creatures and beautiful gorgeous women. So usually when I need to give like the girls a boyfriend, it's like, oh, that would be really freaking funny if she was just dating like a little ugly troglodyte. And when I mean ugly troglodyte, I literally mean like I draw bridge trolls for like fun. So that's how Bonnie ended up with Warren. Long story short, I have OCs that are male too. I just rarely draw them. I actually have a decent amount of OCs that are male and critical to the story's plot. Mostly though, I do like featuring women as the protagonists in a lot of my work. I don't know. I just find the conflict women have to be a lot more interesting. Plus, they say write what you know, and I'm a woman, so I'm gonna write women. Oh, hello. Hi. Nice to see you. Yeah, you guys can tell me a story. Oh, okay. Bye. Just popping in to say hello. So polite. I don't know how long I'm planning to stream. I'm actually having a lot of fun, but if I tuck her out, I'm probably gonna take a break because I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule. And when I talk for a long time, I get kind of amped up. So again, don't know how long I'll stay, but it'll be fun it'll be fun however long it lasts. Oh no! Tell your kitty I'm sorry. Your poor cat. That's so sad. I feel terrible. Be immortal and unlikable. I don't. That's actually a good question. Don't save it. I don't want that. Come on, stop. Oh, well, that's nice. She's happy now. Do you want to know something kind of strange? So I had someone say that my art was being stolen and like posted on another channel that wasn't mine. And the person who told me that was like adamant about it. And I was like, "Oh, that's unfortunate. Can you tell me the channel name?" And the person just ghosted me and hasn't commented on the channel since. So I'm like tempted to believe it maybe was a lie. Or because then I did a lot of research. Like I reverse image searched a lot of my popular videos. I did all that. Just nothing came up. I still don't get why the person did that. But like it's a little funny because it's just the question of why? Why would you do that? It just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. Man. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't bother me that much cuz I know at the end of the day all I have to do is just like fill out a paper and bye-bye. Hmm. I ended up searching Cheshire instead of Cheshire Cat, so now I'm looking at a random place in Britain. Uh-oh. Cheshire Cat. Will I be able to fit him? We'll try. Oh my goodness, I have way too many layers open right now. Oh, way too light. Darker pen. Ugh, so grainy. I really like bacon, but I also really like video games because I have like such horrible attention span, and my brain is just constantly fiending for dopamine. So, unfortunately, I would probably rather live with no bacon. Oh, thank you. Aw, bacon. You don't like the dead little piggies? You don't like the dead little piggy meat? Aw, man. So sad. Ah, that reminds me, I gotta buy my ticket to a local convention. I went last year. It was really fun, but I have like a slightly embarrassing moment. So I don't know how many of you guys have like watch online animation, but I've met Michael Kovac, the creator, not the creator, the voice actor of Jax on the Amazing Digital Circus. Um, I went to like a panel where like literally every single voice actor was there. It was really fun. Yeah, got to meet Michael Kovac. Took a really embarrassing picture with him, and I cringed like so hard because I looked like such a dork in it. And I posed like every middle-aged father showing off like catching a fish. Um, but yeah, what was like humiliating about it was that I was in the bathroom freaking out about the fact that I was, he was at like a table nearby, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna end up meeting him. I've been a huge fan of his work since Murder Drones for years. He's gonna look goofy. Ooh, he's creepy. Oh, I don't. Not Michael Kovac. He is not creepy at all. Hold on, I meant the Cheshire Cat I was drawing. Important distinction. Important distinction. Um, but it was fun. I got to meet a bunch of other fans. Big convention, lots of fun. But I was in the bathroom and I was freaking out, and I was like, I'm about to meet Michael Kovac. This guy is like legit one of my idols. What am I gonna do? And my first instinct was to just ask my friend, do I stink? Because like I'm sweating like crazy. And my friend went, no, but do you want to be sure? And I was like, yeah. Can you be sure? Can you like help me to make sure I don't smell? And my friend went, okay, I got you. Pulled out a literal jar of perfume, not even like a Bath and Body Works body spray, but like a jar of like Chanel number 5 or something from their pocket and sprayed me like 5 times with it. So I was just like keeled over in the bathroom. Because mind you, there's nobody else in here. So I'm just hacking up perfume going, what did you just do to me? And they went, I made you smell nice. And I'm like, and I like took like one sniff in the air and I was like, oh my god, that's putrid. I will stink up the whole convention center with the smell of Chanel number 5. And so my friend goes, would you rather stink up the whole convention with a BO, or would you rather stink up the whole convention with Chanel number 5? And I was like, well, it already smells like BO in here, so if I did smell like BO, at least I would have blended in. Everybody's immediately gonna sniff out the Chanel number 5 because it's the difference between perfume and BO. I'm a very hygienic person. I like apply deodorant a lot, like a lot of deodorant. I wash my hair really good. Very hygienic person. I am constantly complimented on my smell, but occasionally I get self-conscious on it. Normal human reaction. But Yeah, so even more embarrassing. It was always like, maybe he'll not notice. So I go up to meet him. I shake his hand. He's a very nice man, by the way. Shake his hand. I was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing because the first thing he did was like smile, but I saw him sniff. No. So I was like so embarrassing because it was so embarrassing because I thought in the unlikely chance he remembers anything about this convention, he's probably gonna remember the girl who reeked of Chanel number 5. Oh man. Yeah, there was just some crazy stories from that convention now that I think about it. Great time. Great time. One of my favorite memories from the convention is because we went to this really big convention with a huge friend group. I think it was like 8 of us. And it was even people I like didn't know at the time too. So that was an interesting experience. We had a lot of fun even though we didn't know each other. Um so when we went, I have a friend and she is very shy, like deathly shy. And we got lost from the group. And because the internet in there was just piss poor, we could not get in touch with the group. And we're in the middle of an absolutely giant convention. And so I kind of look at her and I go, oh no. And she just kind of looks at me with like these wide eyes. We cannot find anybody. So what do? We just walk around. And eventually, um, I just like we like I think we asked somebody like, is there like a place to find people you've lost here? Like, is there like a lost and found but for like humans here? Um, and the guy we asked was this chill as hell Rainbow Dash cosplayer. He was so freaking cool. And we ended up getting so distracted. He was at a booth advertising his cosplay job. And he it specifically it was the Rainbow Factory version of Rainbow Dash. And if you guys don't know if you don't know the Rainbow Factory, y'all did not have a childhood. I remember the Rainbow Factory freaked me out as a kid, but he was like really freaking nice. He was probably like 20, so but whatever. So we were stationed at his little cosplay booth in Artist Alley, and we were like, yeah, if we just camp with a random cosplayer for an hour, our friends are bound to find us. So we did, and we essentially were just at his booth for a long time, literally about an hour we were there. And eventually our friends it's really funny because we were all in like really bulky and obnoxious cosplay. So just a bunch of Genshin characters come running at us and screaming, "Oh my god! Nanners! Nanners' friend! We finally found you!" And we went, "Oh yeah, we were fine. Rainbow Dash was babysitting us after you abandoned us." Oh man. Rainbow Dash. But yeah, he was really nice. He wanted to give a panel, but it got canceled. It got canceled like last minute so the Digital Circus panel could have more time, which is like I don't know. I think that's kind of like not good on the panel's part because it was like kind of promised to him, but whatever. I don't know. I still had a lot of fun at the Digital Circus panel. So, huzzah! I didn't end up going to the other day of the convention, but the day I did go was a ton of fun. Oh yeah, I need to tell you the story of my friend attending that convention because it is like actually hysterical. So I had an old friend, and I remember they were really obsessed with Boot Hill from Honkai Star Rail. like so obsessed. I was like, yeah, we need to get you like checked into some place because it's all you talk about. Literally, you could not get a single word out without. Is that a Boot Hill reference? Oh, that sounds like something Boot Hill would say. Is that a Boot Hill reference? Oh man, Boot Hill wouldn't have done that. And I'm like, you do know that he's a fictional character from a video game. um, I don't know. But like the way they would talk about Boot Hill, you would genuinely think Boot Hill had saved their entire family from a house fire. So we go. So at this point, it's been about 5 months into the Boot Hill obsession. So our entire friend group is kind of to the point where if we hear the word Boot Hill, we're immediately in a bad mood. Literally, just cowboys in general would like set them off. So like me and my friends once had like a meeting and we were like, okay, here's an entire list of cowboy related media that could possibly spark reference to Boot Hill that we're not allowed to reference in conversation. It was like video games, movies, like you had Red Dead Redemption in there, like stuff like that, you know? Just anything cowboy, not allowed to mention. Otherwise, we'd have to listen to like a whole hour long deep dive onto why like Boot Hill is literally heaven sent. So we were going to a convention, and the whole reason we were going to this convention in the first place is because his voice actor was going to be there, and this friend was like, "Oh yeah, so you can just come along with me." So it was less of let's go to a convention and more of a I've gotta meet Boot Hill. um, so we were all a little nervous because we knew that there was a slight chance we would all leave with our tails between our legs, embarrassed. Kind of, but not really, thankfully. Um, yeah, so we realized that our friend had the biggest backpack I had ever seen. Like a giant backpack. You'd think that thing was a suitcase. It was huge. And funny enough, just the security did not think at all for some reason to check the giant backpack, but they like searched mine. They were digging through my tiny little bag. I did not get it. Um but they did, which is a little funny. Um so yeah. Um they didn't just question what was in the giant backpack, they just let us into the convention hall. You know, safety standards top notch in this place. So we were like, "Oh, what you gonna get the guy to sign something because we're meeting the voice actor?" And they go, "Yup, it's in my backpack." And we're like, "Oh no, what's it gonna be?" So we walk around Artist Alley for a bit because we're all like kind of hyping ourselves up to meet the voice actor we were there for. Eventually, we do, and we decide that the first stop should be Boot Hill's voice actor. We need to get it over with. So we do, and he's a very nice man. We all go up as a group and we all introduce ourselves. And our friend's like hyperventilating. And we're essentially talking for them. And it's like, oh, our friend is a really big fan of you. And my friend just goes, can you sign something for me? And we're all going, okay, so our plan is to run away when this goes south? Okay. And they plop this giant backpack onto the guy's desk. Like his little booth where he's signing everything. And unzips it. And immediately we see something that looks like a bedsheet inside. Pulls it out. And it is an American flag, literally the size of a king-sized bedspread, with a Boot Hill making like a suggestive pose to the camera, and he just kind of looks and goes, "Do do, uh, do, do you want me to sign this for it? Do you have a do you need a pen? I brought my own." So I was like, "Oh my god, we can never show our." We're all looking at each other like we can never show our faces here ever again. So he signs the flag, gets a picture, and then apparently was reciprocating the energy enough to offer to follow my friend on like Instagram, which scarily enough is just a shrine dedicated to Boot Hill. Every video on there is about Boot Hill. I do not understand the hype. So then our next stop was the voice actor of, I think, is it Argenti or something? It's a character that Boot Hill's like commonly shipped with, and my friend's emotional stability like relies on the ship, so he was our next stop. And he reciprocated the energy much more. He was like absolutely tickled about the flag. He thought it was the funniest thing ever. And he immediately cracked up and said, "I will sign this for you." And then signed his name and then wrote like a little note, something like Boot Hill and Argenti forever, and then put a heart on it. My friend was hopping around the convention hall screaming, "It's canon! It's canon! This means it's canon now! This means it's canon now!" And I went, "Okay, we're going to Artist Alley and we're getting some food and you need to be quiet." Shh. um, Everybody else had, I think, a pretty normal experience, except me, who strangely enough had a really weird, not weird, like creepy weird, but like kind of unusual interaction with the voice actor of what's the little guy. Hold on, the little guy. Oh yeah, we were trying to do that. Like, yeah, we're gonna go downstairs where people don't recognize us. Um, What's her name? Is it Paimon? Yeah, it's Paimon. I ended up meeting Paimon's original voice actor before they got into like controversy and like I don't know if they were fired or left the company, but this was like right before that. So I met the voice actor there and they were really nice. I was talking to them and everything. And it was just me. And weirdly enough, I had just found myself like in the corner by the table. And they were just like, "Oh, what are you doing over there?" And I was like, "Oh, I was just waiting for my friends." Very, very sweet person. And they said to me, "Do you want to just chit chat for a bit?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I was like, "That's so strange. It's so unusual being at conventions because you never know when a literal voice actor from like one of the most popular games on the planet is just gonna say, 'Do you want to chit chat?'" And so we did. And they said, "You would make an absolutely fantastic voice actor." And I was like, "Oh, thank you. I'm not really interested, but thank you." But they were, like, adamant about it. They were giving me all their contact and stuff, like, for different companies, classes, and I was like, "Oh." I don't know. It was probably, like, an ad, but it was probably, like, an advertisement, like, they were being, like, paid to say something, but still interesting nonetheless. Um, so, yeah. I was just kinda stationed there. So, my friends were all like, "Where were you?" And I was like, "Oh, you know, just chit-chatting with Paimon's voice actor." Um, they kinda just sounded like a little, like, in disbelief, but it's true. I did have a lot of fun that day. It was so much fun. Oh no, the Boot Hill flag saga isn't over because once the flag got signed, my friend didn't put it away. "Oh, hello. It's nice that you're joining. I haven't been drawing in a while. I've just been kind of telling stories. But this is what we're working on so far." Um, but, sorry, I keep thinking about the ending of the Boot Hill Saga, and it still makes me laugh. So, we left the convention for a little bit, and we, were like, "We're really hungry, let's go get some food." So, we had to walk a really long time from the convention center to get to where the food was. So, we were like, "Hmm, look at us, we're like ancient travelers." We're like ancient travelers, just traversing the harsh terrain, and by that I meant like a random NorCal city. Um, yeah, it's like mini New York. It's fun. Lot of crazy people just screaming and peeing everywhere. But like, yeah, not the best area. But look at us, a bunch of teenagers walking around dressed up as Genshin Impact characters in the middle of it. It was pretty funny. So we walked about 30 minutes, but to keep us entertained, my friend pulls out the bedsheet flag of Boot Hill and starts singing the American national anthem very loudly in the middle of the street. But we're so burnt out from the day, we're so tired. We just start singing along. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light in the middle of the street? And apparently, this old guy saw us and he got really excited because he probably just assumed we were a bunch of like, patriotic youngins. And he started singing along with us. And his wife was with him and looked absolutely mortified by the entire situation. And she said something like, Daryl, enough. So we just like shouted across the street, like, Yay, you get it. And he went, Yeah, USA, USA. um, I don't think he would be able to physically process what a boot hill was, but he was having a good time, so we didn't want to spoil his fun. And then we got some mediocre margarita pizza nearby. Yeah, that's basically how she said it. I think they were like 70 years old. She just went, Daryl, enough. I mean, God forbid your man show a little bit of patriotism when some random teenagers are holding up a flag an of a robot cowboy and singing the national anthem. But yeah, so we got food and then we went back and then we were running around. And then we had to go. My friend made the props for one of the cosplays, but it broke. So, and my friend was like absolutely upset, like completely upset about it, and was like, no, 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 no. We cannot go on in the day until we get this fixed. So I was like, okay. And so we walk up to a random convention employee and we go, "Hi, sir. Where can we get cosplay props fixed in this place? Like, is there a place that has like some band-aids or band-aids, some glue or something like that, or maybe like a hot glue gun or some duct tape? We just need it to be able to last till the end of the convention." And so we said, "Oh, all right. Well, you folks need to go to is the Maid Cafe downstairs." The what? I mean, I think that's kind of what I said to him, just, "The what?" And he went, "Yeah, the Maid Cafe. They'll help you fix up your prop." And we're all kinda just sitting there, like, a little glass-eyed staring at him, and we just went, "Okay, what door?" And he said, second hallway to the right, downstairs, bottom floor." So we went, "Okay, thank you, sir." And sure enough, we go and there is a maid cafe. A whole maid cafe. They weren't serving food. They were just offering like a service where they'd play board games with you, which it was very depressing because it was just a bunch of like incel men playing board games. I did think it was awesome that they had both the boy and the girl maids, but they all had the same uniform on. That was great. So this lady comes up to us and she just goes, "Hi, hello, welcome to the Maid Cafe. What can we do for you?" Mind you, we were all like 16 when this story took place. So my friend just goes, "We our scythe broke. Can can you fix this for us?" And she went, "Sure, of course. We just need to go over and get some of the duct tape for you. Be right back." And she had like a little teapot and everything. She was so bubbly and whimsical. Um, so we're all just waiting. And yeah, sure enough, weird incel men did talk to us. Funny enough, one was like a weird incel guy who was like he was like 40 years old, but I think he had even tried talking to me earlier because he was behind us in the line. I'd been like sweating up a storm and he was like, "Here, you can borrow my fan." And I was like, "You know what? It is too hot outside for this. I'm just taking your fan." So, I mean, I gave it back, but I just took his fan. Yes, he was creepy, but I was sweating really hard. So he was there again and playing chess with one of the maids. But what's funny is I think he had specifically requested one of the female maids, but one of the maids there, this was awesome, was just a big buff guy. So I think to make the maids like not uncomfortable having to be around him, the big buff guy was like, "Don't worry, I'll take care of things for you." So so the incel guy just looked very unhappy because he was playing chess with just this big buff guy in a maid dress. And I was like, "Well, that's your karma for being a creep." So, yeah, and then the maids, they like all like 3 of them came in all holding the scythe, even though it only weighed like 5 pounds. Oh, hello. So the maids were like, "Hi, here you go. We fixed your scythe for you. Have so much fun tonight. Bye." And they kind of like shoved us out the door, and we were in an empty hallway too, because this was really tucked away in the convention. So we just went, "So what just happened the past 30 minutes? Can we like pause and process what that was?" Um, so yeah, they were very helpful. I mean, they put the helpful in made, you know? So I guess they were also functional in their careers. We love to see it. Oh, hello. Nice you just popped in. Yep. They do not have any of the same letters. Like literally at all. I'm looking at them, I'm comparing them. They do not have a single letter in common. um but yeah, they were very nice and respectful and helpful. So I still have the little autograph picture for Michael Kovac, the print of N. So that was nice. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, hello. Wow, looks like more of you guys joined. Oh, nope, scratch. We just bumped from 4 to 7 viewers. That's so strange. I gotta plug in my computer again. But yeah, gotta love it. I also like that there was like a solidarity between the maids. I think that was really cute. They kind of it kind of felt like they had the understanding of we are maids at an anime convention. We are so cooked. But it wasn't even it wasn't even the it was like when you hear maid cafe, one you think of maids, and then you also think of the food. But there wasn't food there, which kind of sucked because we were really hungry. I think we had to buy like a pretty bad cookie from somewhere. And no, it wasn't a cookie. It was really, really bad fudge. But what was terrible about the fudge was that it was the only flavor that was non-alcoholic. Yeah. So I literally just had I was just like, okay, can I get the pink one then? And the lady was like, oh, I'm sorry, man, it's alcohol in it. And I went, okay, can I get the brown fudge? Oh, bye. And she went, oh, I'm sorry, that has alcohol in it. There was like 50 flavors there. And I said, ma'am, you have to understand. I am 16 years old. I have not eaten in 4 hours, and I am a minor. Can I please purchase some fudge that does not have alcohol in it? And she had to like go digging around for it. Like I still don't know if it I did not trust her. There was probably alcohol in there. She was just lying to me. But so she did end up giving me the fudge. And it was so overpriced too. It was $10. Worst part of my day, which is saying something because the rest of it was pretty good. Yeah, apparently. You would be shocked the amount of things people put alcohol in. Like people put alcohol in. It's atrocious. Nobody in my family literally nobody in my family drinks. None of us. So we're like so shocked by just the things that have alcohol in them. And you would be surprised. Like, we don't go out to restaurants very frequently, but like sometimes when we do, we like to get like a fun drink that's non alcoholic. You can't get anything that doesn't have booze in it nowadays. I don't understand why. General string instruments. I have mixed feelings on string instruments. Personally, I have always felt spiritually connected to the tuba. It is the chud of instruments, and I feel like we have a spiritual connection. That's actually really awesome. Ew, not soggy popcorn. Also, as someone who is a mac and cheese fanatic, war crimes. Jail him. He needs to be jailed for that. Yeah, the tuba is heavy. I've never, believe me, I have like, the times I've touched an instrument, terrible things have happened. I cannot play an instrument, even if I tried. I used to think I was a prodigy as a child. Nope, I was just blowing into a flute and making random sounds. Which my grandpa graciously put up with. I'm so shocked he managed. um, hmm. No, that's so terrible. I love random stupid people in comments who say stuff like that. Like, spell the word boop without the P at the end. You get the word boo! Ah! Genuinely one of my favorite things ever. It's awesome. Oh, yeah. Thankfully, I've never had like a parent who's forced me into instruments. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think if a child's just not good at an instrument, forcing them into it is just a punishment on the parents. Because then you have to listen to them. My neighbor could not play the tuba. Could not play. No, it wasn't that he didn't play the tuba. He played the trumpet. He could not play the trumpet. His mother made him play the trumpet, and every day, like at I think 5 o'clock, I would hear. He was in band. He had to perform this. This wasn't just in private. He had to perform this. He was in the band. He like it. He admitted he was bad too. He didn't like it. His mom made him do it. We used to walk home all the time. And he would just be like, "Oh, I hate playing the trumpet." It was all he would complain about. Just, I hate the trumpet. I remember he's a senior, so I was like helping him. He was a senior when I was a freshman, so he recruited me to help him move. Um and which was really fun, which was really funny because we got nothing done. He just bubble wrapped his Transformers figurines. And then I ended up finding his diary from when he was like 6 years old, and I went, "Oh, dude, we gotta look through this." And he said, "Absolutely." And it was just him complaining about like the craziest stuff that no 6-year old should be complaining about. Like he had major gripes with the government at 6 years old. It was awesome. Like I just thought it was so funny because I just pictured like 6-year-old my neighbor um sitting on his Transformers themed bedspread just complaining about the government. And I was like, how did you even know what was going on in the government when you were 6 years old? And why did you care so much? And he was like, I was just very passionate about it. Oh, and he hated his principal when he was 6 years old too. That was the other thing he complained about in his diary when he was 6 years old. The principal. He did not like his principal. I don't know what his principal ever did to him, but he just had it out for him, especially at 6 years old. I remember my principal when I was 6 years old. He was really freaking cool. He had a guitar, and he would play the guitar for everybody. It was fun. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, no. That basically that is kind of what it said, like almost word for word. Hateful little 6-year-old. Oh wow, a lot of people just dipped from the stream. Jeez. We have 3 people watching right now. Just the 4 of us, I suppose. I'm still trying to think what I'm drawing. I might do one last drawing to just fill the gap. And then probably gonna get off. Yeah, because there's only 3 people. It looks like it's only you 3 left. Just 4 of us. Oh, now 2. Oh no. Ooh, every time I hear just the 4 of us, I think of that one Doki Doki Literature Club fan song. You know the one. It's by the Stupendium. Hold on. It's the Why Did I Say Okie Dokie? That one. Why did I say okie dokie? Yeah, it's that one. Yeah, I used to be able to shout this by like word for word. I loved this one. I walked to school with my best friend. Surprise, surprise, she's late again. She's got a club, she wants me in. Don't think I've ever raised a pin. I'll consider it sure enough in a literature. Freaking love that song. You know the Stupendium's niece? Oh, that is so funny. Have you ever gotten to meet him? Oh yeah, Doki Doki Literature Club. I feel like every like chronically online kid got really into a band, or not a band, a game that they were just too young for. Like because it's so crazy. I knew like 12-year-olds who were playing Omori. Like, calm down, we're too young for that. It's not good though. What does she play? Oh my. The Stupendium's niece, and she says his music isn't good. Yeah, I love Vending Machine of Love. Oh, thank you. It's nice seeing you guys joining. So for those of you who just missed, one of my viewers apparently knows the Stupendium's niece. and they don't like his music. Oh man. Besides your pennies in a vending machine of love, and dreaming of. That song's way too fast for me. Yeah, no, that's hilarious. The Stupendium's niece. I love that, man. That's awesome. Oh, so have you ever met him? Like, is he? I assume he would be busy, you know. Like, hmm. Yeah, that one. It's his most popular song too. I never got that into. I never got that into it though. I remember for a long time. Ooh, I'm gonna recommend you an underrated gem of his. Please, please listen to Data Stream by the Stupendium. It is so good. I like listened to it and I was like, why is this not his most famous song? It is based off of Cyberpunk, so it kind of doesn't have the more broad appeal because a lot of the Stupendium's music is kind of based off of indie horror. Another really great song of it's so great. It's that one song. No, she's not my OC. She's just a random person I drew. She might be the new design of some of one of my characters that I have. But anyways, my favorite Stupendium song. I have three favorite Stupendium songs. I really like his music. You guys are like I'm like falling down memory lane with you guys right now. Um I really liked hold on. I haven't listened to his music in so long. I gotta go Google this. Oh, hello. Hi. Stupendium song. It was this Bendy Link Machine song. I remember this was like Art of Darkness. It was called Art of Darkness. Stupendium Art of Darkness. Oh, we're gonna find an old gem. Art of Darkness. I used to have the lyrics to this memorized. I think it was like on the very top of my Spotify Wrapped in like 2021. Yeah, it's the one that goes Boris meet Jamaica. I'll tell you later. It seems the scene has us careening down an elevator. Must have been dreaming to think we make a clean escape. I doubt that one machine here can make it past a regulator. It's like that one. Also, Alice Angel was like my favorite character. She's still my favorite character. I have like a little shrine dedicated to her. She's okay. No movie Michael Afton and Dave Miller from the Silver Eyes will never be able to surpass glorious my glorious Alice Angel. I have like all of her merch. Ooh, I got a new figurine of her recently. I need to put it up on the shelf. Yeah, it's ooh, yeah. He was like cooking up with this one. He was cooking up with these lines of the so you're on the path of the starving artist, but at the heart, well, the art is heartless. Ever seen a masterpiece get discarded, starred and depart for the art of darkness? I don't think she has vocals in that song. I wish she had vocals in that song. Now that I think about it, literally every Alice Angel fan song was just they were absolutely Angel fan songs. Angel of the Stage, All Eyes on Me. Ooh, Orthrio. I used to be a big fan of Orthrio. She has a absolutely fantastic. Yeah, that one. Orthrio has a fantastic album called Clover. It's like my comfort album. Does not get nearly enough recognition for my liking. It's her most underrated things. Oh yeah, Alice Angel also has like official music, by the way. A little known fact about her. It plays a little bit on the it plays sometimes in sorry, I can't think. It plays sometimes on the radio in the game, and it's actually sung by Alice Angel's voice actor. It's really chill. It's like some nice study music. It's nice. Oh yeah, Beautiful was a good one. Alice's Tango is also good. I never liked Alice's Tango when I was a kid, but it like kind of grew on me as I got to be an adult. Sometimes I still run around the house like when I'm doing my chores and I'm just like stomping around going, I've been working here patiently between the lines. Such a great tune. Really talented creators in the Bending Link Machine fan base. The game has actually gotten, like, a lot more scary for me psychologically as I've gotten older. I originally, when I was younger, used to just think, "Oh, scary ink monsters," but it's more just the fact of what the ink monsters represent to me now. Just the whole fact of something you love so dearly on a creative level just becoming something monstrous. It's so scary to me, especially in, like, a whole world of AI. You don't know what can happen to your creations, and that's frightening. But, you never know. There's still hope for artists, trust me. Do 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 do. Oh, yeah, I feel like that's just kind of the formula for most horror games targeted for a younger audience nowadays. So here's this popular mascot franchise for children. Surprise! They're all demons. Except you have the occasional variation of animatronic or vessel possessed by the soul of dead child or dead founder of children's media. I mean, look at that. You have all sorts of stuff. You have like Joyland. Why is that the first one I thought of? Poppy Playtime. Poppy Playtime gets way too much hate. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say it. Poppy Playtime gets too much hatred. Also, another Fire Stupendium song, Toy Box. Stupendium's just got some really, really underrated gems. Now that I think about it, his discoverography on hold on, I have to sneeze. Sorry. But he's got his discoverography, like his top 10 songs on Spotify. Wrong order. Okay. We're rating the songs on his discoverography. So you have Fine Print at number 1. That one's okay. Not my favorite. Vending Machine of Love. That's another solid one. That one deserves to be at second in my mind. Vending Machine of Love is very solid. Why did I say okie dokie? Oh, you can't hear anything? Oh no. Can you guys hear me? Hold on. Uh-oh. Wait, I'm gonna utilize my favorite feature. My new favorite feature, the polls. We're starting the poll. Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah, you guys can hear me. That's good. That's solid. Okay. Thank goodness. That's good to see. Guess I would like to end the poll. Why did it say it twice? Okay, Rest Employed. Do not care for that one. Number Go Up. What? Okay, a little theorizing. That one is good. That one's good. But let's see. My friend's been trying to make me listen to the Fine Print Stupendium Symphonic lately. But yeah, no, that's another really good one. That's another really good one. A Pizza the Action. Yeah, no, screw it. We're ranking Stupendium songs by how much I like them instead. Okay. Let's see. So number 1, we have A Pizza the Action. It's so peak. Number 2, Art of Darkness. Number 3, Vending Machine of Love. Number 4, I was just talking about it a few seconds. It's the one based on Cyberpunk. I think we were on number 5. Number 5, The Toy Box. Another great Stupendium song. A little theorizing at number 6. There's gotta be like another good one he has in there. I don't know. That's just my ranking so far. That's what it's called. The Data Stream. Ooh, the Data Stream is so good. Oh yeah, So We Fall is also a really underrated one. I'd put that in number 7. The Fine Print. I mean, again, I like it, but not so much, so maybe we'll put that a little low. But not like so low. Because he's got a lot of songs he's written. Oh yeah, he also wrote Way Down Deeper. Huh. Yeah, I do like Dandy's World. I had a pretty big Dandy's World obsession for, like, way too long to be considered healthy, but it was fun. I mean, Dandy's World, it's a fun game. I just wish that they would add more mechanics, but the mechanics they're adding are just kind of a little uninspired to me, and yes, that is pretentious to say about a children's game on Roblox, but I don't know. And then plus there wasn't really that much going on with the lore that intrigued me. The thing about games like Dandy's World is that there has to be a little bit of a story to keep me to be a long-term player. I was genuinely interested in the story, and then they just kind of did nothing with it. I don't know. It just felt like they became more focused on like releasing skins before actually, making a story for their game that people have been really hyped about for a long time. Um, but I mean, you got to make that bag somehow. They were having like pretty decent collaborations with brands, if I remember. They had the Care Bears collaboration, I think it was. They had a merch collaboration with. They've had a couple collaborations. I'm just trying to remember what they were. Um, hmm, trying to think. Yeah, the fan base is really creepy. They're really weird. I think the problem is a lot of like fandom slop brain rot kind of took over. I mean, I genuinely don't blame the creator for anything on the series' part. I just think it was mostly just they have like kind of nutty fans. And it's unfortunate because it can ruin the experience for a lot of people. My favorite tune? Okay, so my favorite tune as in like aesthetically or my favorite tune to play as cuz those are two different things for me. La 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 la. It's so funny that I can just sit here and be weird and embarrassing and you guys like seeing this. I find that so amusing. Ooh, my favorite tune aesthetically. I think, hmm, I don't know. I just really like Glisten. I think he's funny. Like his characterization is just being kind of like a self-centered brat is funny to me, and him wanting to be the star. I think lore-wise, my favorite tune is probably V, but my favorite tune to play as is a very, very close tie between Sprout and Shelly. I have almost every main, I think, except Gordy and no, I don't have I have every like regular main except the holiday ones. I only have Bobette. I admit I stopped playing around the time the updates came out. But I remember I was like grinding to get Bobette. I think I got her the last possible day too. So I was relieved. I haven't actually been playing a lot of video games recently, mostly just like kind of crappy mobile games on my phone because I don't have enough time to sit down and play like an actual game because I'm just doing so much lately. It's kind of getting to be a lot. But we power through it because we have things to do. Many, many, many things. Fun things. I mean, it like the things I have to do. They're at least like enjoyable to me. Sometimes not so much. When it gets to be too much. But, I mean, they say you don't work a day in your life if you love what you're doing. Yay! You're getting viewers! Yeah, it is really fun seeing getting viewers for the first time. It's pretty special. No, trust me. I mean, trust me. You deserve getting viewers. I mean, I think everybody should have a chance to showcase their art because trust me, even if you think your art is like complete buns, I guarantee and I'm not saying as in your art is buns, just as if your perspective was that your art was buns. There's always going to be someone out there who wants to see your art. There is a market for literally everything. Everything. I mean, I thought nobody would like my art, but look at this. I have people tuning into my streams every Friday. Like I have people who like immediately see when I schedule my stream and wait 2 days in the lobby for my stream to start. I mean, you got there's always a group out there for somebody. And I hope you find your people one day because it's awesome. Uh-oh. Oh wow, that took up like a lot of stuff on my canvas. Little details do make a difference. Yeah, that's the Dandy's World. Oh, thank you. But yeah, the Dandy's World fandom. A lot of media I enjoy. I often choose to deliberately not interact with the fandom. I mean, I wish I could, but a lot of fandom interaction is just kind of miserable because it's like as soon as you try to talk about something, they immediately ask you like, "Who's your kin? Who's the character you ship the most?" I'm like, "What? Can we just talk about how neat I think the game is?" And then like if their opinions don't match yours when it comes to the game, it's often just a big fight. I wish fandom spaces were just kind of more welcoming. It gets old. But I mean, what can you do? There's always weirdos out there from what I've learned. Just gonna experiment with random brushes and add stuff. Ooh, I think it's kind of rain. I think it might be raining out where I am. Oh, the shipping. The shipping. For me, the shipping thing, I just kind of am like, it is a children's show from the 90s. Oftentimes, there just weren't relationships in the show at all. The way I see it, I see the tunes as like almost kind of, they like embody their characters. So they wouldn't have like traits outside of their characters. And I just don't really see the characters like like having love lives. I see them the same as the Smurfs. The Smurfs? The Smurfs. I see them like the Smurfs. Like, can you imagine if there was shipping culture in the Smurfs? Like that's just how I view it. I just can't picture it. There's no Yeah, it's so strange. I remember I joined a random run at the last minute and I was like freaking out because I realized I had joined a shipping roleplay server and I was Sprout and there was like two Cosmos in there who were like, okay, so who gets to be the boyfriend? And I was like, what? Hello? I just want to play a game. Leave me alone. It was so weird. It was so weird. I don't know, Dandy's World fans. It like scared me so bad. I was like, what is wrong with you? I just want to play a video game. And like I just basically said, how about this? It's the Sprout is single and happy run. How about that? So, and then they were literally like fighting over me, even though I kept saying, I just want to play the video game. I just want to play Roblox. Stop. And they're just like like digitally shoving each other, aka like just bumping into each other and going, no, Sprout's mine. And I'm like, Sprout is pixels on a screen. Can we please do the run? I think both of the Cosmos were also stealing band-aids. Um Overall just like a really um weird run I did. So strange. Oh man. But I wonder, whenever I interact with people like this on the internet, I just kind of wonder to myself, what are you guys like in real life? Like, it kills me. I want to know. Like, how do you interact through, like, in the day as a normal human being? It kills me. Um, Oh, speaking of which, we're reading Catcher in the Rye. Oh man, is that boy? Holden is so obnoxious in The Catcher in the Rye. He is a piece of work, man. I pray they're not like that in real life because I've known some people who act exactly like Roblox role players in real life. It's rough out there, boys. It's rough out there. I mean, the amount of like I've met people who unironically try to do the Deku voice as an act of intimidation. Not the Deku voice, the Bakugo voice. I'm not a My Hero Academia fan, so I get the names mixed up. Like, I'm kind of one of them, but I do it ironically, where when I'm like play fighting with my friend, I'll be like, oh, you don't want to see my dark side. I'll do stuff like that. But it's the people who like you laugh at it at first, and then you kind of pause and you're like, oh, you're dead serious. Okay. Oh, so you're not lying with me. No, you cannot hear the Bakugo go voice. I refuse to have that on the internet. No, you cannot hear the Bakugo voice. That is for my friends' ears only when they're irritating me. Because like my other friends, my more recent ones, the ones I'm trying to act all cool and mysterious around. Yeah, so they don't know how much of a freak I am yet, so I kind of need to like keep that undercover. Can't have a clip of me doing the Bakugo voice in 20 years surface on the internet. Oh man. Not even like it would ruin my career, just the fact that I couldn't sleep at night knowing this was out there. I'm so ashamed. I can do the Deku one better. I'm like trying to teach my friend who like is absolutely purely against anime how to do the Deku voice so we can like, twin. Again, not even an anime fan, have not touched My Hero Academia. That the show apparently just had such a buns ending. People were so mad about it. And I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to get involved in a show where all anybody seems to be able to talk about is how bad the show's ending was. But, I mean, it's subjective, but eh. Plus, why is my canvas so crooked? Plus, I'm just not a big anime fan. I don't think I've ever. Okay, there's one anime I finished, and it was the first installment of Black Butler. Um, Black Butler was pretty good. There was like some weird, creepy moments in it that I wasn't a big fan of, but like other than that, the story was pretty solid. And the characters were fun. Grell is my favorite. Grell is my favorite, without a doubt. I mean, come on, it's comedy gold that his first grand appearance is him with a giant, awesome sauce chainsaw. And then immediately in the next episode reveals that, yeah, he doesn't get to have the chainsaw. He has been demoted to 2 pairs of safety scissors because he just can't be trusted by his employers. That is comedy gold. Introducing your villain as being super menacing. Next episode, realize they're just geeks. It's awesome. Oh, yeah. I had a friend who really liked that show. I cannot pronounce it at all. But I think it has Oron Host Club. I'm not sure. It maybe. But yeah, I've heard good and bad things about the show. I don't really have a solid opinion on it yet because I haven't seen it. I just have a hard time getting into anime. Usually, I feel like in Western cartoons, there's a lot less fan service, so I mostly stick to those. But I've been trying to like, branch out, expand my palette, things like that. Yeah, that's the other thing with old anime. Old cartoons in general can have a lot of dated material on it. It just kind of puts a weird taste in your mouth. Um, like even stuff far back from the 80s. Like my animation teacher, he put something on today, like an old cartoon he remembered seeing as a kid, and he like put on the trailer for it, and then he like paused. And he went, "I forgot how culturally dated that was," and the class was just kind of quiet. Anyway, all right, we're gonna play the next cartoon. Uh, that was a good example of rotoscoping, I guess. Rotoscoping, that's what we've been working on. I need to finish my rotoscoping project. I'm just not loving it right now. It's kind of boring, but I mean, just you gotta truck along. Woo! Gotta get stuff done. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I'd much rather be working on other projects. But thankfully, that's what the weekend's for. I really need to start my Skeleton Appreciation Day AMV. I'm gonna try to post it on Wednesday, but I doubt I will be able to finish unless I get just a random burst of motivation. But me and the words motivation, unfortunately, do not go together in the same sentence. So I guess all we do now is pray. I'm just gonna start a new canvas.